Yo. Hello world, my name is Keenan Diablo and welcome back to my channel where we live and breathe art. So if that tickles your pickle, make sure you are subscribed. Also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to come and follow me there so you can stay updated with all my latest art and coolest creations. I also have a TikTok if that interests you, solid B+ content, so why the hell not? So in today's video, we're going to be finishing this beautiful masterpiece. I'm also going to be writing up a message to my younger self. As an artist, it's really hard sometimes to stay motivated. If you're an artist, this might help you. This is just my thing of how I found purpose and how I constantly stay motivated. Let's get into it. Hello, 13-year-old Keenan. You might be struggling now, and you might be thinking nothing's working out. You're also probably questioning if you're an artist or not, and what makes you an artist? What makes you different? It's probably on your mind, and I know it's on your mind. Why aren't you playing sports like anyone else? Why aren't you trying to be more productive? Why are you wasting your time as an artist, is what you're thinking at this time. Well, here we have it. This is 22-year-old Keenan giving you some helpful feedback. So how do you know you're an artist? Well, if you wake up every day with an urge and obsession to create, you're an artist. But then you have to become a great artist, and that is a lot of work, a lot of materials, and a lot of money. I have to tell you that hard work pays off, even when you don't think it might. You never know where the skills you pick up today will take you tomorrow. And this is true for art and life, both, like in general. The only advice I'd give you is to always follow your gut, but also realize that you don't know everything. Be open to learning more. If I could come back in time and tell you what to do and what to avoid, it would be pointless. Because where is the learning and growth? Where is the development as an artist? There is only one way to make good choices, and it is to make bad choices first when it comes to your artwork. Remember that ambition only takes you so far. Remember that. It's a lot of work that pushes you ahead. Keep in mind that practice doesn't make you perfect, but it can get you close to it. So practice all the time. Paint like a madman. When you feel the need to paint or create the same amount that you need to breathe, go out and do it. And be unapologetically yourself. You might not be making money at the moment. You might not make money for a couple years. But the feeling that you have when you do art, the artistic satisfaction that you have when you create work that you're proud of, that feeling is more priceless and costs a lot more than just making a couple bucks. Also, it's so important to make sure that you're learning and taking notes when you do something wrong. Any great artist needs to be ready to fail, and success is the worst teacher. Never ever give up on yourself. It's really hard and you might have negative thoughts and dwell on shortcomings, but keep going. The struggle makes the artist. There will be times you want to rip up your canvas, there will be times you want to quit, and that's okay. But it will change eventually, I promise you. You have to keep creating art for you. The moment you start making art to make other people happy, you've lost yourself and there's no point. You have to be open to learning from other artists as well, and realize that where you are in your journey might be the perfect place to learn from people ahead of you, but also teach people behind you. You can learn more from sharing your own experience and bringing about changes in your own artistic style just by having a conversation with someone. 13-year-old Keenan, remember that your mom is your biggest supporter. Always, always remember that. Having a good support system is so important. And I know you're gonna do it, but build and surround yourself with people that make you happy. It affects your art in more ways than one. Get your skills better. There's always someone better, there's always gonna be someone more established than you, and that can suck. But the more that you practice and the more that you put into your work, the further that you get. It's a personal journey, always remember this. I also ask you to create art that means something. Create art that stands with your opinions and thoughts. You'll thank me later. You have to truly believe that something that you draw on a piece of paper has the power to change the world. Because it does. I tell you, 13-year-old me, look at artists like Banksy or Frida Kahlo or Andy Warhol and Da Vinci. These were all people that were nobodies. And they managed to change the world with their artwork. Now what really sucks is that as an artist, you're probably never gonna enjoy the full fruit of your labor, but you are making a mark on the world forever. Remind yourself this with every paintbrush stroke that you make on a canvas, and it'll take away from the weight of the brush. Use your art to tell good stories and go and get whatever you want. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. 13-year-old me, I know you're really struggling to fit in, but bloom where you are planted. It will change the way that you see opportunities. There will come a time in your life when opportunities can't just be grabbed, and it's gonna suck, but deal with it. Make your own opportunities if you have to. Find your niche, stick to it, paint what makes you happy. 13-year-old me, listen to feedback sparingly. You are the artist. Your piece is your piece. Know the difference between criticism that's baseless and criticism that's constructive. Hello, 13-year-old me. This is just a reminder that Instagram likes aren't everything. They help for sure, but often you get sucked into this world of approval online by strangers that you don't even know. The number of likes on your post or artwork means nothing, so chill the out and just create art that makes you happy. 13-year-old me has no access to Instagram at this point, but we're just giving him a heads up. Art can be used as a force for good, evil, and a revolution. Choose wisely. Another piece of advice that I have for you is that you will travel many different places in the world. Find stories and use different cultures to influence your art wherever in the world you are. But the bottom line is, do what makes you happy and create content that you are proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, here we have the finished piece. Again, be sure to come and follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Stay safe and stay creative, and I'll see you next week.